I did something really cool, and I wish. Well, it's not really cool. I opened my beer bottle with my lighter, which is something that's very common, but I wish I recorded it because it's nice to do things perfectly the first time. Oh god, it's like 10 a.m. in the morning and I'm drinking beer already. I just have that one beer. But I have like tequila up in the cupboard. So, yeah, if I wanted to, I could get blackout drunk. But I'm not going to. That's not what this is about. This is about today, Monday, the 16th, the 17th. It is the 17th. And I have no work today that I know of. I don't think so. Hopefully my job starts picking up as, Christmas time hits. But right now I'm a little stressed. But not as stressed as a lot of people are these days. I'm stressed, but I'm not like making it my entire existence to be stressed. I should find solutions. Like applying for second jobs, which I've done a little bit to none. Oh, I didn't even shave. I look like a bum when I don't shave. Fuck it, whatever. But point being is that I'm not gonna let the stress get to me. I'm not gonna let it dictate me. I'm not gonna let it make me all wiry and fucking desperate and do desperate things and feel desperate. No. Fuck all that. I'm gonna stay calm. I'm gonna stay cool and collective. Alright? Is everything perfect? Fuck no. But it isn't crappy as fuck. I'm not miserable. I'm not suffering. There's ways out of this. And the ways that there are out of this are all different to everyone. Some people go back to school. Some people make businesses. Some people start things. I don't know what I'm going to do to get out of my scenario. But all I know is that I am a creative person. I'm a creative motherfucker. I'm also entertaining. In a way, I think I can be entertaining in the right circumstances. So, I feel like as long as I focus on myself, my creativity, my strengths, and then also keep on persevering and be persistent on looking for second jobs and this YouTube thing, and also being a creative artist, okay? What I want to create, I have no clue, but I'm not going to rush, okay? I talked to my mother yesterday. And I love talking to her. She's such a beautiful, caring woman. And, she, whenever I talk to her, and I'm honest with my mom, I told her, yeah, I haven't worked at all this week. And that I'm kind of stressed out about work and money. It just says, yeah, I know. You're going through a certain time in your life, in a period where it's like things aren't easy and it's difficult. And she told me it was the same thing for her as well. She was struggling. And I'm sure she was, because she was probably pregnant with my sister. I'm 24. She was probably pregnant with my sister around, let's say 20, 22, around there, right? So she had it harder than me during that time. Because not only was she pregnant, but she was a woman and alone. And if you know anything about life, you know that women tend to struggle more when they're alone, especially when they have kids. This is very common, all right? No one, if you really think women have it easier alone than a guy, it's kind of not true. At least back then. Now it's different. But back then, when my mom was pregnant with my older sister, life was harder for her to get work and money. Yes. The classic police siren. You can call these motherfuckers about something that may be like serious, and it will take them 20 minutes to answer, and then maybe 2 hours to get there. So if you have an emergency in LA, yeah, there's a slight chance that you're gonna die in the process of the police and anyone coming to help you. It's true. The response time in LA for any emergency and non-emergency is horrible, horrific, dude. Like, I'm starting to think that whenever I have an issue next time, I don't think I'm gonna call police. I think I'm gonna just solve that shit myself. Cause like, if they don't call, if I call police on some homeless and they're fucking doing shit, they're not gonna come. So if there's a man that's kind of like attacking homeless, I highly doubt that the police are gonna care. Just saying. But yeah. That being said, so today's Monday. I'm gonna head to the library. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna be creative. And I'm also going to just live. Yes, I'm gonna look for a second job. That's mandatory now. I have to. There's no excuses. I'm gonna go on my laptop and on my phone, and I'm gonna go on the websites of different franchises and different companies, and make the same phone calls and shit. And I'm gonna make a video on that. So today I'm gonna apply to several locations of many different franchises of companies and stuff like that, right? And then tomorrow I think I'm gonna do a video and I'll just call a bunch of them while recording myself on a laptop, and let's see how that goes, right? Can't be that bad, but sounds like a plan to me. La cerveza de Pacifico. Cerveza Pacifico. Clara. Yeah, my Spanish is not great, but just, I don't know. Not my favorite beer. It doesn't taste bad. I had definitely worse tasting beers, so it's not bad. It's not like a bad beer. It doesn't taste like shit. Definitely doesn't taste like piss water, okay? Like, I'm not a beer guy, alright? I like drinking hard liquor, cocktails, mixed drinks, but I'm not a beer guy, alright? Beer isn't my thing. I had this because I was going to make some fish tacos, but I decided not to. I decided to just drink it this morning. I was like, fuck it. I'm not working. It's like I'm not gonna be thinking too much these days. I stress myself on like so many things, right? That's nice. It's a nice hit. I like when weed isn't like super harsh and dry. Like it's a nice level where you burn it and it doesn't cause so much irritation and ash and smoke. I'm sorry about the noise. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm in LA. I'm in the valley, to be precise. even not being in the center of LA, it's still rowdy. It's a rowdy city. But I guess it is what it is. Now, when I read Frankenstein, no, when I read Dracula, I feel like I'm more of a visual person. So when I read things, I see them visually. And what I'm liking about the Dracula thing is how descriptive it is. It's a little difficult for me, but I'm gonna be better with it. I'm gonna be better. I already know I got it. Just need to start doing just research and just looking more into the definition of words, but that's about it for Dracula. Such old diction and vocabulary. Just like I'm reading it and I'm like, oh god, like this is a glimpse of how it was back then. How things were described and looked at and spoken about. These days everything's really dumbed down. We have abbreviations of words. We have like slang for things, and despite being like in the generation where slang was getting popular, I still don't know all these slang words and these fucking abbreviations in texting and stuff like all these shorthanded shit, and I'm just like, I get why people do it. I understand like technology influences language, but I'm like, fuck, it's so fucking annoying. It's like every year there's like a new definition of some word or some like emoji or some like son of a like shut your bitch ass up, like that shut your bitch ass up. Like I didn't know you could like people abbreviated that, and I'm like, damn. So yeah. But that's just texting. I think, and like not just texting in general, but like on comments and social media. So I think that's just how things are, because I don't think anybody wants to be typing on their phone such a long ass sentence or such a long ass insult, I think. I like that little Pikachu. Yeah, funny little guy. But damn, 12 minutes of me, 13 minutes. I've said nothing. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't think anything has to be so important. Like, why can't people just do something, right? Like, this is my version of that. Like, yes, this video is not constructive at all. I love that. I think this is just such a like good thing to do. Like, it's it's therapeutic to just watch yourself talk and then post it. I might as well finish it. $14 minutes to drink a beer. Damn, that's insane. My phone's charged now. Yay. Should that be the title? 14 minutes to drink a beer? That'd be such a funny title. I don't think anybody's ever gonna find that title. 14 minutes to drink a beer. It's 15 minutes now, so I don't think anyone's gonna watch the video. 15 minutes of a guy drinking a beer, but yeah. 14 maybe. But definitely not 15. Well, I have to go soon. I have to get ready to go to the library. But it's been nice sleeping early and waking up early again. Uh, does this shirt make me look fat? God, that's just funny.